So Vic Serta asks, hey, Jonathan, hope all is going well. My question is, what is the meaning of the staff of Moses turning into a serpent and eating the opposing serpents of Pharaoh's magicians? I heard you say that the staff of Moses is related to the cross of Christ, but how does it come into play here? And so if you understand it, so using the cross of Christ is probably the best way to understand this staff of Moses doing what it's doing, and the staff of Moses. Okay, so the staff of Moses turning into a serpent and eating the Pharaoh's magician serpents is the same story as Moses putting a serpent up on the staff, and then people who look to that serpent are healed from the serpents below that are biting them. Okay, so those two stories are completely analogous to each other. They're almost the same story. Okay, and so the way to understand it is it related to this idea of turning death against death. And so you have a situation where there is the staff of Moses. There are these serpents attacking. Let's say you have Moses and you have the serpents attacking, and the staff becomes a serpent and kills the other serpents and then becomes a staff again. And so you can imagine Christ is the king, is the divine logos, is the highest thing ever. He comes down, he becomes death, he becomes sin in order to defeat sin and in order to defeat death. And so that is this idea that I always talk about of this flip, this turning of death against death, the transformation of death into glory. All these things are related to this notion. And so you can understand it as the serpents, or the serpent as a circle, or the periphery as a circle. And so you have to understand the circle also as having two extremes, one which is lower and one which is higher. In the Bible, it's represented as the dividing of the waters. So there's the waters above and the waters below, and there's a way, and this is the mysterious idea of the incarnation. It's the mystery of the fall. It's the mystery of redemption. It's the mystery of resurrection. There's a way in which the lower waters can be flipped and transformed into the higher waters. There's a way in which death can be flipped and transformed into glory.